So welcome back. We're actually going to start doing these two idiots videos because we enjoyed the last lot, and you know, we thought we'd make the audience suffer even more. Is that right, James?
Aye.
So introduce yourself.
I'm James.
That's the best we're going to get out of him. Okay,
It's early in the morning.
right. So what we're going to do is we're not just going to do films. We'll do like computer games, TV shows as well. We'll be like.
Yeah.
Just anything we find interesting. So it's a bit different from my normal channel, which is much more film related, much more like tourist stuff. This is much more entertainment based, isn't it really?
Aye.
Yeah, so it's a different kind of show, but it's just us yapping about it.
Aye.
The way we'd normally yap in real life, and now with cameras. And that's the only real difference.
Aye.
So we may meander into insanity. We probably will quite quickly.
Aye.
So our first two official ones that I've decided to do a series are going to be Batman series of films and Spider-Man series of films. This first video is a Batman series of films, and the next week you'll get the Spider-Man series of films coming up in a video. But you'll see us wearing the same clothes because we're lazy. We shoot them both together. But
I'm going to offer to change your jumper, but never mind.
Nah, that's fine. Just let them know that we will. I'm not changing anything. No. Sort them.
Doesn't matter what you change, I know it's not going to improve anything.
I just start with sod the audience, sod them.
Sod them.
Right, so yeah, so I'm going to talk about the Batman series of films. As we go on, we'll be... These two will probably have some similarities of opinion, some differences. As we go on in the series, we will choose stuff that we have disagreements on. Mm-hmm. We're just trying to give a base of what our tastes are for this kind of area just now, and then we'll kind of get further on. When we get into video games, you'll find that James will insult my playing ability quite a lot.
What ability?
Yeah, see, that kind of thing. He will insult me a lot, because I'm the kind of newbie and he's the one who's been playing games for years. Mm. In film, I probably know more than he does.
Aye.
So, but he knows a lot about the exploitation area, probably more than me. Mm-hmm. Like he knows obscure names of stuff that no one else wants to know.
Aye.
And owns the films and tells about the time he drunkenly watched with his friends.
Aye.
And I'll be like, why did you watch that even drunk? So the amount of areas of expertise we both have. But we're going to start with Batman. So we're going to go through all the Batman films from 66 onwards.
I'm going to ask, are we starting from 66 or just...
Of course we are. I would be offended if we didn't.
True.
I mean, that's offensive to even ask that. We're going to start with that one.
I was going to ask, are we even going to include the animated movies?
Animated's a different thing for a different video. Right. Because I think we're going to animated.
It's going to be a long video.
It's going to be 5 hours long.
No.
We do animated. Animated's its own special thing, I think.
Aye.
Because it's so good. So we'll just say animated Batman is amazing. So, but we're going to do a video on that separately in a while. But no, this is just a live action stuff. There was two like old-fashioned 1940s serials, which I have, but I've only watched one episode of because they're kind of boring.
I did the same. I think I watched one and went, nah, life's too short.
No, they're just tedious. There's nothing there.
They really are. It's just bad cosplay in front of a camera. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'll eventually suffer through them, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't had the time to do it.
That's what you need to drink while you're watching it.
I know that's something you need to get drunk on.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to do that, but we're going to start with Batman 66, which of course was a TV show, but we'll just focus on the film for now.
Aye.
The film is wonderful.
That really is.
I have seen this film a million times because my nephew was obsessed with it for about 2 years, and he had it on like every week.
Oh, when I was a wee boy, I was obsessed with it, but that was mainly because of the Batman mania in the early 90s.
Yeah, but it's an easy film to think. Even as an adult, when you've actually got it in the background, it's quite an easy watching. You've seen it a million times because it's funny, and your Buds Meredith as a penguin going completely over the top.
Oh, my main memory is loving the Riddler. That's where my love of the Riddler came in because of the film.
Right, yeah, James, I'm really surprised you don't have your Riddler jumper on.
Oh, it's actually right there. Nah, kid bastard.
yeah, he's got a Riddler jumper, which he wears a lot, and it's obsessive. He's an obsessive Riddler fan.
Tattoo. The Riddler tattoo.
Yep.
Riddler tattoo.
Every time's a Batman thing coming on, as soon as they announce a new Batman, is there a Riddler? And we just say no.
It's the most important question, is there a Riddler?
Yeah, and most everyone else thinks, why is he asking that? Because there's only been one good one, which is Frank Gorshin.
No, there's been at least 2 good live action Riddlers. We'll get to that.
Yeah, but I like teasing them about the other Riddler.
No.
I enjoy teasing them. More than anything else, I'm not really that serious about it. I just like teasing them more than anything else. Because James is very fun to tease. He takes things way too seriously and reacts and ways that defy sanity.
So I think my earliest memories of the 66 Batman film was we had it recorded on video, and I just randomly put it on for like about at least once a week, just watching it. And I remember trying to figure out this story makes no sense, but I love it because like people turn into dust, then turning back to people. But then there was a giant penguin submarine that had actual moving feet. I was like, this is mental, because it wasn't the first Batman film I'd seen. The first one I'd seen was the '89 Batman.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's a bit different.
It's like, I don't get it. How are these both Batman? But I loved it as a kid.
Yeah, it's...
Then I rediscovered it as an adult when it came out on DVD. Me and my pal, I bought it the day it came out on DVD, and we watched it having a drink, and you can have such a laugh watching that film with a drink in you.
I know. But you've also have seen the TV show though.
I have seen the TV. I used to watch it on, I'm sure it was on Channel 4, Channel 5.
Yeah, because I watched... I've seen... Because I've got the Blu-ray box set of the TV show as well.
Prick.
What?
Prick.
Yeah. Didn't I give you old copies of the stuff I got?
You gave me the downloaded copies.
The ones I bought on eBay. Yeah. I give him old ones. Ones that are a terrible condition, by the way, which makes it more fun to give it to him and let him suffer through it. But I bought the... Mine's is Italian. Mine's from Italy. My Batman TV show. And they're wonderful. They look really great in Blu-ray, so... But Batman's perfect. I mean, my favourite is always going to from that was the Penguin.
The Penguin's great.
But Burton's Murder as a Penguin is so good.
He is.
It's like the Penguin is one of those characters that seems so ridiculous, but there hasn't really been a bad Penguin in the live action films, has there?
Nah, there's no. There was him in the 66, DeVito. Then we've got the Gotham Penguin. There's not been a bad live action.
But I don't count Gotham.
I know, but I'm just saying there's not been a bad live action Penguin.
Yeah, and I'm quite pleased that Colin Farrell's been cast in the new one because he's different. He's not going to be the same Penguin as DeVito or...
but for what we're seeing for the set photos, he's literally just Colin Farrell. There's like no Penguin.
I think it'll mutate into something as you go.
Aye.
But I'm interested in seeing because it's different from what's been done before.
Aye.
So it's not going to be the same old stuff.
Aye.
But yeah, Penguin for me was the main, the favourite part of that. He was Riddler.
Riddler, Penguin, then Joker. Joker was third.
Actually, for me, Joker was fourth because I liked the Catwoman better.
I couldn't get a toss of Catwoman in that film.
Alright, so, but I think the thing with the Joker in that is he's fun, but the other ones are just more fun than he is. The other ones have more energy to them, and like Frank Gorshin and Bud Smith are really into it. They will shoot any bit of scenery that's available to them.
And I remember as a wee guy, my favourite scene in the whole film was him fighting on top of the submarine, just kicking everything into the water, and I'm thinking, that's awesome.
Yeah, wham, bam.
Yeah, he's popping up screen. Even as a wee guy, I don't remember being confused the way they're popping up. I just remember thinking, that's a cool scene, fighting on top of a submarine. Yeah,
it's very pop-arty and all this stuff.
Because it was like, you can see it was actually happening, people were actually getting chucked off, it looked decent.
Yeah, even as an adult, it's like, it's not the best choreography, it's still fun to watch. But also I think it's underrated is how funny Adam West is as a straight man.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Because he just knows exactly what he's in and he just plays it straight.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And that's like he lets everyone else have the jokes. But he knows he's funny just by playing it straight, so he's fine. I mean, even makes Burt Ward look good. Somehow, yeah. Yeah.
Another thing that I love about that film is when you see the Batcave, everything is labelled.
I know.
Every single wee thing.
I think it's because Robin's probably really thick.
Aye, because as a kid, I never noticed that, but as an adult, why are you
it's hilarious.
Every wee thing. I'm not going to be surprised if they've labelled the toilet roll.
I know.
Wouldn't I be surprised?
Another character I really like there is Chief O'Hara.
Aye.
He is such a moron. And TV show is even funnier because they really run how stupid he is.
Aye, just pure Irish stereotype is brilliant.
I know it would never be allowed today. It would just never be allowed, but it's so funny. But But yeah, the Batman movie is hilarious. I highly recommend going to see it. It is wonderful. You're going to have a lovely time. And the credit sequence is hilarious.
No, it really is.
Yeah, with if we're forgotten any of our heroes, we apologise as they're following the different things, spotlights. It's a wonderful film, and it's completely different from what followed, because for 20 years after that, it was just Batman is this. And it drove the comic book fans mad, because Batman to them was serious.
Batman was a serious, dark comic.
I know, but everyone thought of Batman as
Campy.
Yeah. And then that was until the mid-80s with Frank Miller started doing the Dark Knight graphic novels. But even before that, because I read the comics in the 70s. And they were... What?
Because you're old.
They were the best ones. So.
Not because you're old.
I know, but I'm just saying, I grew up with the best stuff. Come on. I did the 70s Batman when Batman came back. You had to see that later. I experienced as it happened. Thus I'm better than you.
And old.
I know, but better. Better and wiser, older and wiser. Anyway, but because of that, I mean, Frank Miller gets all the credit for Dark Knight Returns.
He does.
But the 70s Batman kind of brought it back.
Yeah, Adams and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Dennis O'Miller. Dennis O'Neill, I mean. Some reason I'm getting all the creators mixed up here. But yes, the Batman in the 89. Now, you were like 3 when that came out, right? Something like that. 2. I was 15. So, I saw it in the cinema. I went to the cinema and saw it.
Nice.
On the opening day.
Nice.
It was packed. It was packed. And what was hilarious about seeing this film in the cinema was when Batman turned up, everyone was cheering. Then when Joker turned up, the smaller, the more grown up kids and the adults were laughing their heads off at all the Joker stuff, right? And the kids didn't know what to make of it because it was like so dark and weird. It was like, what the hell is that? What the hell was this? Because it really freaked them out. They were out there for Batman. The Joker really scared them in a weird way. I think it's not appreciated now because people think, oh, he's not as dark as the Heath Ledger one. But if you saw him in the cinema when it first released, it was dark. It was so much darker than you'd seen before. It was like, you couldn't do the Heath Ledger Joker then.
No.
But this was pushing it really dark, like he was electrocuting his fellow gangsters.
That was brilliant.
I know, and he was doing all these weird advertisements and poison the city.
I
know, I mean, it's like, none of the other Jokers poison the city.
No, they just tried to rob banks. And
yeah, I mean, this Joker's actually crazy. I think people forget how crazy he is. He was an artist and he's just insane. I think he's an underrated Joker now because people like to say, oh, the Christopher Nolan ones are the great ones. For me, the Burton ones are the Batman.
Jack Nicholson's the best Joker for me.
Yeah.
He's my Joker.
Yeah, he's just something about him that's just creepy and weird.
He's fantastic. He takes like the comic Joker and brings it into live action, which is what I always wanted.
Yeah. He doesn't look like that Joker, but you get the sense of the Joker. He's actually the funniest Joker.
He's always hilarious.
And he's the most sarcastic Joker, and he's the one who's a genuine sociopath because he doesn't care about anyone. Even his girlfriend, he just wants him for a quick shag and then mutilate the face or something, which is really creepy. When you think about it, it's much creepier than anything Ledger's Joker gets to do. But no, people forget about all those little details about him and how just deranged this Joker actually is. Because he's not physical threat.
He even shoots Bob.
I know. For no reason. That was hilarious though. When you saw it, it was like, Jesus, this guy's insane.
Even as a wee boy, I loved that Joker in the film. I thought he didn't scare me. I just thought this is different from what I knew before for the Joker because Batman 89 on 66.
Let me pause for a second. Weird.
No worries. So I think I seen this just before Returns came out.
Yeah.
Just before, because like, when did Returns come? 92?
Yep.
So I would have been 5 at this time, so that's
I can't imagine we've seen that film with 5.
So I remember seeing Batman on video, and I remember even on video it was a bit dark, so some bits you struggled to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So as a wee guy seeing that for the first time, it made it more no frightening, but you're like, what's going on? Like, then suddenly Batman's coming out of shadows because you couldn't fully see because video quality wasn't great.
Yeah, no, but even in cinema, that feel to it, it was like you couldn't see where he was coming from half the time. It was really, I mean, again, the Nolan stuff, they said, oh, it's the first time Batman's been dark and never see him. Like, no, the Tim Burton first one, it was the same way, you couldn't see him very well, and...
So I loved the stuff up in the Bell Tower when I was a wee guy watching that video, because I remember thinking that looked awesome. It's like, that place looks creepy as hell.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it wasn't a real place when I was a wee boy, because I remember my mum having to tell me, no, it's a set, that's how they had to build it all. Yeah. And like, see when the ending when he's fighting Batman, I thought that was fantastic. He doesn't want to fight because he knows he'll get leathered. So he's trying all these things, like you wouldn't hit me with glasses. Yeah, and
he's always goons to fight Batman.
Aye. Batman kills at least one of them.
Yeah, Michael Keaton's Batman kills a ton of people.
He does.
I'm going to say right now, Keaton's my favourite Batman. He's my Batman.
He's a nut job.
Yeah, he's insane. He just looks insane. He has lots of issues, and he's just weird. And that's what I want Batman to be, just weird. It's quite funny because I saw an interview with Rob Pattinson, who's the new Batman, and he was talking about Batman, and he's obviously talked about the Tim Burton films, and talking about the films that influenced him. So it'll be interesting to see what his take on Batman is, because he's obviously not influenced by the Nolan stuff, he's influenced by the Burton ones. So we'll see how that works out in his performance, because I think he's the same generation as us, basically, kind of. So, and those are the ones, the younger people will have seen the Nolan ones, but the older ones will have seen the Burton ones and been influenced by them.
Aye.
And it's different.
I think the weakest part of the Burton Batman is the woman, Vicky Vale.
Oh yeah, she's the worst bit by a mile.
I like that. I like her kind of sidekick guy. What's his name?
Knox.
I think he's funny. I think he's great.
He's okay.
He always amused me as a wee guy.
Yeah, no, but even her, she's not great, but she's not the most awful thing. I mean, we'll get to some of the Spider-Man stuff, and we'll get a couple of other things. But she's not great, but everything else is so good, like the balloons.
Oh, they're fantastic.
I don't know that bit where, see, Batman gets the balloons and takes them up and cuts them off, and he goes into the clouds and the bat signal.
Aye, that's brilliant.
Like a cheer when I saw it in the cinema. It was like, oh! And then, especially the funniest bit though is he comes back down and Joker just shoots him down with a big gun.
Aye, the gun that
makes no sense.
Where did he get? How could he walk with that in his pocket?
I know, but it was funny as hell because it was just send up in the whole thing. And I think that's what they don't get with Burton and stuff is he has a sense of humour about it. In a way that I think some of the later Batmans don't have a sense of humour about how absurd some of this stuff is.
Aye.
And he gets how funny it is and how weird it is. And how weird Batman is and how... And we should also mention Michael Gough as Alfred.
Oh, Alfred, the only one that survives the 4 films.
Yeah, but I don't count the last 2 as the same universe.
Commissioner Gordon.
I know, but he's barely in it. It was almost like no one wanted Commissioner Gordon in these films.
But the Alfred's brilliant in these films,
absolutely.
I know.
Yeah, he's my
Alfred.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Plus, because I'm a big Hammer fan, big horror movie fan in the 60s, Michael Gough was in all those films as well. So it's funny seeing him being the respectable one. You've seen him playing a nutcase who's killing women and stuff, and now he's the respectful one.
Aye.
And other people are doing that. I mean, because Jack Nicholson is basically playing what Michael Gough's parts were in the 60s.
Aye.
He would have been the Joker in the 60s type of thing.
Plus he's like the only one that really gives Batman any lip, which is great. Bruce Wayne is sarcastic as hell to him.
I know, but he needs it.
He does need it.
That's the one thing about those two together is you feel they're close friends in that. You do feel like they're...
You don't get that in other Batman films.
No, you don't get the idea that Alfred is Bruce Wayne's friend as well as his mentor and things. There's a closeness there that you don't really get elsewhere.
No.
But we're going to Batman Returns as we're doing both of them.
I go to Batman Returns.
I'm trying to make sure we don't stop in one for like 50 minutes or something.
You can easily talk about any of these films for as long as you want.
Yeah, Batman Returns is my favourite Batman film. Like, completely my favourite film of Batman. It's one of my favourite films, like, outside of anything. It's one of my favourite films of all time. I saw it in the cinema, I loved it. It's just one of those films I can happily watch any time. Yeah. It's great, I love all the characters. You've got 3 villains and they're all interesting. And it's like... I mean, Christopher Walken...
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah, you've Danny DeVito as a Penguin who's insane and just grotesque and weird.
That's my Penguin.
Yeah, I know.
It was Penguin.
I know, but I mean that's the thing is he's playing Mad Penguin as well. But I love Burgess Meredith too, so it's like they're always going to be fighting for it. But I love the grotesque way, especially when he's out Tony walking, his hand. Here's your partner's hand. Here's his hand. A bit of tape, a lot of tape, and a bit of paste would make all the difference. He's so grotesque.
It really is disgusting in that film. It's brilliant.
But his death scene's amazing though.
Aye, well, the gunk coming out his mouth.
Yeah, and then the penguins
pushing him away in the water.
Yeah, the Viking funeral. And also his big speech to the penguins. Some of you may not be coming back. The whole idea of him trying to kill all the firstborn in Gotham City. It's just so grotesque. It's like, how did this get past the studio? This is even worse than anything Nicholson did.
Because these days they basically just want to steal money or that, but no, he just wanted to kill children.
Yeah, he wants to kill children. He wants to become mayor.
He wanted to come full Freddy Krueger, just murder the Waynes in their sleep.
Yeah, no, it's also like he's basically Trump. He's Trump before Trump.
How's that?
Because Trump's a grotesque as well, who became president. He wanted to be mayor.
Well, he didn't want to be mayor, he was kind of conned into trying to...
Yeah, but I'm sure Trump's been conned in a couple of things as well.
Probably.
He's put a lot of backers behind the scenes that you don't know about. But yeah, he's that kind of grotesque figure that becomes... He could be Boris Johnson as well.
Could be.
But he's more sympathetic than both of those people.
Aye. Catwoman as well.
Yeah, Catwoman's amazing. She's the best Catwoman. There's no one's going to beat her for Catwoman.
She is Catwoman.
Yeah, it's just... the things, the chemistry between her and Keaton is so good. It's like the only time anyone had a chemistry with Batman who's leading lady.
Aye.
Because the rest of the time it's not there.
I remember as a 5-year-old it did confuse me a bit how she survived and became Catwoman. Because as a 5-year-old it's not completely clear, but as an adult you can see how it is. So,
it doesn't matter.
But they didn't make it for kids.
I know it was for adults, and it was like it freaked everyone out, and they basically Tim Burton fired from Batman because it was so freaky and so McDonald's, everybody. It's like the kids were all kind of freaking out. The parents were objecting to the film. Why is it so scary?
I loved it.
I adored it. It was like...
I love the fact it was at Christmas as well, because it just made... It's like even bad shit happens at Christmas.
Yeah, it made everything darker in a weird way, because it made Christmas feel really...
And Gotham looked amazing.
Gotham looked amazing. Plus, it made the whole idea, all the corruption going on, and it made it feel even worse and more... Because they're just using Christmas as a backdrop for the corruption.
I think you see a bit more of Gotham in this one than you did in the first one. You get a bit more street view and stuff, so it felt more like a real city this time, rather than just a comic book backdrop.
I also loved how Batman's used, Michael Keaton's used. They don't overplay the parents were murdered. It's like he's a person in this city now, and they don't try and force him into scenes he shouldn't be in just to for the sake of it. He's there.
He's not in it as much as the first film.
But he's so good in it though that whenever he's there, it's for a point. So it's like, it doesn't matter. It's like he's sharing the scenes, the load of the film with DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer and Christopher Walken. They're all kind of, it's kind of an ensemble film in a weird way. It's called Batman, but it's not.
It's not really about Batman.
But it is, ultimately, because they're all reflecting parts of Batman back to him. Like, plus him and Catwoman, that's the most pervious thing in a superhero film ever.
Oh, Penguin and Catwoman.
No, Batman and Catwoman. The leather stuff and all the rest of it, they are into some weird shit.
She's sitting licking herself and stuff on that bed too.
I know, and she's scratching him and she leaves little punctures in him and stuff, and he's obviously has a positive reaction to getting beaten up by women.
He liked that.
He really liked that. He's licking his lips and it's...
the faces that Keaton pulls in that batsuit in that film.
I know, he's really good in it. He's... Especially the bit where he blows up that big guy, puts a bomb in him and kicks him over.
And smiles about it.
I know, it's just like so funny. And the fact that he's got such contempt for DeVito the whole way through it, it's so funny because he just like, he feels sorry for him for about 2 minutes and then he just tries to beat the fuck out of him to the rest of it. And Penguin hates him as well, and it's just like these two freaks beat the crap at each other the whole film.
The one thing that's never made sense, and it still doesn't, is how did Penguin get the blueprints to the Batmobile?
I don't care.
I know you don't care, but how? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but it doesn't matter because it's not meant to make sense. It's not really about that.
I know, but it's always irritating.
Yeah, I know. But another thing before we go on to the next one is the Penguin getting thrown away by his parents. A great sequence as he flows through the thing. It's,
like Pee-wee.
Yeah, it's so good. About Pee-wee, even Pee-wee couldn't stand him.
And he came back to play the Penguin's dad again.
I know, but That's still one of my favourite
He
films.
kills a cat. Wee baby
I know.
penguin, somehow.
I know, that's wonderful though, because it's like, I think when I saw it in the cinema, that was the first thing that freaked everyone out. It was like, oh, he killed a cat!
I know.
I mean, Burton kills cats, dogs, everything.
Oh, he does.
I mean, look at Mars Attacks, he kills a dog in Mars Attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So he kills animals in
He even
films.
killed Jack Black.
Yep. Who counts an animal, really?
Mm-hmm.
We mean that in a good way.
Aye.
So going to Batman Forever, so we start arguing.
Aye. Batman Forever's my favourite Batman movie.
Yeah. It's not mine.
That cemented my love for the Riddler along with the 66 Batman film.
Yeah.
I remember this was the first Batman film I seen in the cinema, and I remember loving it. I loved the fact that Gotham still looked the way it did in Returns, but it had evolved to be a bit more bright.
Well, I don't count this as the same universe at all now, because it's a different Batman. It's slightly different. Alternative universe thing. And I don't care. It's like one of those things, it's separate from me. I hated the first time I saw it because I was such in love with the Tim Burton ones. But then after I'd got beyond that first viewing, I'm fine with it. It's not a problem. It's just that first viewing of it was like, I hate this. I watched a bit of it before, a few days ago, just to
refresh yourself.
Yeah, and it's a lot better to remember. We see it in the actual a good quality transfer, like a Blu-ray or something. You see the colours pop, and you can appreciate the production design, the way it's been put together, the way it's a big high fantasy. It's campy, but not 60s campy.
Aye.
There's a lot of good stuff in it. It's not for me as much as it's for James, but I can appreciate people like it. I'm not really that bothered. It's like, I've moved on from my hate.
You have moved on, but I love that film. Remember when I first seen it, and I can't remember if this is the first time I'd seen Jim Carrey in anything, or if it's maybe I've already seen The Mask. Was The Mask out before this?
Yeah, Mask and Ace Ventura.
Alright, I'd already seen Jim Carrey at this
Dumb
point.
and Dumber.
So I'd already been well established in Jim Carrey, and I think that's one thing probably helped.
Yeah.
Because it was a face I was familiar with, and I knew he was funny.
Yeah.
As a wee guy. And two things in this film I've never liked was the Batmobile. I didn't like
Yeah,
the
it looks a
neon and
bit
all that.
weird.
But it makes sense because in the last film the Batmobile got wrecked, so they did a new Batmobile.
But
They needed a new toy to sell as well.
I know, again, if you count it as a different universe.
I'm counting it as the same universe.
You-
And Robin, the weakest part of the film, I'd say.
Yeah.
Even weaker than Tommy Lee Jones.
I don't mind Tom Lee Jones, he's way over the top, and Two-Face is one of my favourite Batman villains.
Yeah.
So, but I don't really count as Two-Face, just doing a cartoon universe with Two-Face. It's like, I don't count it as a serious version of Two-Face, so I don't get too bored with it.
No. I do like the fact that they delve straight in with Two-Face being in the film and briefly mention his origin. They don't make it a full origin movie, which is one thing they're missing for films these days. Like, they're too worried about, we need to introduce the character to people so they know who he is. Why don't you just have the character already there and give a brief explanation how they got there?
See, I would have rather it was the other way around. I would rather that you get Two-Face origin, you wouldn't get the Riddler origin. I think Riddler would have been better if he'd
If he just turned up.
If he turned up and then he started filling the details of who he is, I think it would have been more true to the character and giving Carey more to play.
Aye.
I was never quite keen in the Riddler as a geek. I liked him when he was killing people as a geek, but when he was a geek it kind of annoyed me. I think he was overplaying it slightly, but once he became the Riddler he was terrific. But
when he first kills that guy and pushed him out the way.
I know that was good,
Aye.
but the thing is there was too much of the build up to him, I think. I'd much rather seen the build up of Two-Face. I think the Riddler would have been better if you just seen him. Not that we see him in the Arkham games where he's a
He's a
figure.
presence rather than a character.
Yeah, he's something you have to figure out, and I think that worked better for Riddler. But that was one of my objections when I first saw it.
It's
That's
a
what
90s
annoyed
movie though.
Yeah, it's one of the things that annoyed me. It was like you gave the origin to the wrong person. But after you've seen it once, they're not going to do that, so get over it.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's much I can say about the Riddler that when they be rehashing. It's like I love.
It wouldn't look like a man crush, you mean?
It's already established. It's already established.
Yeah, he's going to put parts of that in his body.
I like how the more deranged he gets as the film goes on, he starts changing his appearance. He gets more lavish costumes.
Yeah.
To show that he's getting a god complex.
Yeah, he's got a bit of an ego.
Aye, so the bigger his ego gets, the more he shows off.
Yeah.
So it starts off with a simple green suit, then it's the spandex.
Yeah.
Then he's got that number, the black and green number that lights up. Then he's got the full on white suit.
Yeah.
With the stuff in his face. He just thinks he's a god at this point. It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
I think Val Kilmer's underrated as Batman.
I liked him as Batman. He could have maybe closed his mouth a bit more, but that's about it, because his mouth is open like 90% of the film.
Probably try to breathe in that costume.
Even when he's not in costume, just sitting there with his mouth open like...
I think that's just his mannerism, so.
I know.
But yeah, I liked him a lot as Batman. I don't think he had as much to do as Keaton did. I think Keaton had better scripts for Batman. But I think he did well. I think if you can give him a better script, he would have.
He was already like... Didn't he have much of a chance because people were already annoyed that Keaton wasn't back?
Yeah.
So he had a lot to live up to.
Yeah, but he did fine.
He did fine.
But it was okay because suddenly in retrospect he suddenly became a genius in comparison. But yeah, so yeah, one of the things I like about Forever is just basically just the production design. It's very colourful. You do feel like it's a different film from the last one, so you're not getting the same film again.
Aye.
I think the script's a bit of a mess, but I don't really mind it as much now because it's like, okay, that's what it is. I'm not bothered by the script problems.
They could have maybe done less with the flashbacks to Bruce after his mum and dad's funeral. That wasn't needed.
No, you've already got that, but it was fine because they did it as an excuse to have lots of over-the-top visuals.
Aye.
So they really went over-the-top visuals. Nicole Kidman was fine.
She's just horny all the way through that
I
film.
know, but she was funny because she knew she was in sort of trashy film, and she was going to trash it up, and that was fine because she was entertaining.
Aye.
Compared to Kim Basinger, she was amazing. But yeah, I mean, she didn't have much of a part, but she made the most of it.
You know what one bit does benefit for Blu-ray? Two-Face's layer. You can see all the details on both sides.
Yeah, and you can see the details of his costume.
Aye.
And what he's doing, and a lot of mannerism he does. You see, his performance looks better in Blu-ray because you pick up more. It's just, I think he was told to do a certain thing, and the same part of Two-Face did not get shown up. If they'd done the same part and the insane part, it would have been Two-Face instead of just all the insane part.
He didn't really have a straight side.
And that was a problem, really. And that was a writing problem.
Aye.
I mean, the people blame Tommy Lee Jones, but that was a writing problem. They didn't establish the other side of him.
But at least we got to see Drew Barrymore looking sexy as hell in his hair.
Yeah, so I'm a lot nicer to this film than I used to be.
I've always loved this film though.
Yeah, I know you've always loved it. I've always had some problems, but I'm kind of over it really.
I was the right age for the film coming out.
I know, and I wasn't. I was into the perverted weirdo button version of it.
Aye.
I just wanted more of that.
You just wanted something you can jack after.
Yeah, always. Who's got the tattoo on the wanking hand?
I'm left-handed.
Oh,
I write with my left hand.
The 50-50, yes.
But I'm trying to think of anything else.
I just thought that was the ultimate man crush thing.
Alfred's a bit more comical in this one than he was in the first two.
Yeah.
But that helps.
I don't think it helps. I think he's so good though, he doesn't matter.
Aye.
It's like, he's given some really bad lines, but he pulls them off.
He really is giving terrible, terrible lines.
Yeah, but he pulls it off because he's a good actor, so that's it. Fisher Gordon's still in it for 2 minutes. You can barely see him. But it's still a fun film. It's way over the top. It's very 90s.
The circus scene alone is over the top.
I like the circus scene though.
I love the circus scene.
It's so... See, if they'd done more of that in the film, I'd have been much happier with it because I actually wanted more of the over the top stuff.
Aye.
I would have been happier with more over the top stuff. It's just when they went from over the top to more mundane.
I
wasn't
jumps a lot.
Yeah, and I wasn't so keen on the mundane stuff. I just wanted the campy shit. So speaking of camp, you have to go to Batman and Robin now.
Batman and Robin.
And I've got to say right now, I don't hate it as much as I used to. There's a film we're going to talk about in the next video, or 2 films, that I hate way more than Batman and Robin. Now you can guess who they are.
I know what they are.
Yeah, this one's not a good film, but George Clooney is a pretty weak Batman.
It's not a good film, but we would voluntarily watch it if we wanted to.
Yeah, I've seen this film quite a few times.
Me too. My first.
As a person who loves train wrecks.
My first memory of this film is very. Oh, it angers me. I remember once in the playground somebody mentioned there's a new Batman film coming out. It's going to have Poison Ivy and it's going to have Bane and Mr. Freeze in it. And I was a big fan of animated series at the time on the playground. I was like, yes! But then I heard nothing again for a few months. Then one day, it was out for my birthday, and my mum and dad was like, you can get what you want for your birthday. And there it was in video. I don't even remember it coming to the cinema.
It did come to cinema.
I don't remember it. But I was there on video and I was like, oh, can I get this for my birthday? And he's like, aye, can I get a Mr. Freeze toy for my birthday too? rookie mistake. You don't buy the toy until you've seen the film. So we took the film home. I remember watching it. I remember at the end of the film thinking, so what the hell was this? This was worse. What did I just watch?
I have a confession to make. This film was so bad, right? And I saw it in the cinema. I saw it twice because I wanted to see if it was as bad as I remember.
Yeah.
I was like, this is terrible.
Aye.
But I love train wreck movies. I love disasters. Like something like Hudson Hawk or Showgirl or something. That's my thing. I adore train wreck movies. The films that is like, what were they thinking? So this film was so bad in that way. I was like, I need to see it again because it's so terrible. I just need to. Did I see that right, or was because nothing makes sense in this film at all? It's terrible in every way, but it was so terrible that I was like, it was the right kind of terrible for me.
Actually, there's one good thing in this film. One, the subplot with Alfred.
Yeah.
That's brilliant because you can see Bruce and Alfred's relationship.
Yeah, that's the weird thing with Clooney. He was fine as Bruce Wayne. It was just as Batman.
He was terrible as Batman.
He just looked like he was so uncomfortable in that suit.
I did.
And it was, I bet he wasn't the suit for much of it because it looked like there was so many stunt doubles for most of it.
I know. Oh no, I do love Arnie in this film as Mr. Freeze because he amuses me so much, but not in the way he should amuse me.
You know, yeah, I know, it's terrible in every way. But it's like, it's almost like it's every scene's got like 50% more stuff than it should have. It's like, you need to get from A to B, we'll have the three other subplots within this scene that will slow the scene down so much that you feel like you are like drowning in misinformation, stupidity.
And ice puns.
I know, and it's always scene after scene of that, and it's like, this should have been like a 90-minute film, it's a 2-hour film.
Aye.
Because there's every scene you can just cut a lot out of it and it'd been fine.
But it doesn't feel like a 2-hour film when you watch it though.
No, it feels like a 5-hour film.
I actually think it feels shorter.
I don't. It is absolutely awful, but...
Then you've got Robin being a whiny bitch.
Yeah, but Batman's a whiny bitch as well in this film.
But then you've got Batgirl too. That whenever you talk about Batman and Robin, most people forget to mention Batgirl's in the film.
She's the worst part of it.
She's terrible. No, worst part is Uma Thurman. She's...
No. She's not very good, but let's just Silverstone as Batgirl is the worst. She's the worst.
No, the main complaint I've got is they fuck her character completely by making her Alfred's niece.
I know, but she's bland though.
Oh, she's just there.
Her and Chris O'Donnell is two of the most blandest characters ever.
They really are.
And that bike scene.
Oh.
What was that? Why was that there? Why was that whole subplot there?
Because he needed an action scene with vehicles while there were non-Batman characters.
Yeah, and basically to prove that Robin wasn't gay.
Basically.
Even though we know he was.
Aye. Nipples in the suits, for Christ's sake.
I know, it's... There's one action scene so bad I love it though. And this is my big defence of the film. There's no the bit when they're chasing Arnie through over the tops of the roofs.
Yeah.
It's so terrible for that thing that can barely move suddenly try to make massive jumps.
Aye.
It's so bad that I adore it because it's so wrong.
It looks like it shouldn't even be able to drive.
I know. And the Batmobile's the same way. Batmobile's so over designed.
It's wobbling everywhere.
I know.
They didn't even make it stable to make it look cool.
And also the Robin bike looks terrible as well.
At least it looks functional.
Yeah. I did like the idea of the freezing the city at the end, but it was done badly.
But that contradicts the bad guy team up because he wants to freeze the world and she wants to turn the world green with plants.
I know, it's stupid.
Because the directors don't even think that contradicts each other.
I know, it's really stupid. The whole film's like that. And that scene where she breaks him out of the prison is stupid as well. But at that point you're giving up and it's like, this is wonderfully awful. This is just...
I do like the prison breakout because you got a wee Riddler and Two-Face Easter egg and the evidence room was like, that's nice, there's the costumes, but that's it.
I think what people should take away from this that I love how bad this film is.
Ah, you do.
I really do. I adore how bad this film is, it's so terrible.
Well, in fact, Batwoman and Poison Ivy are not the worst thing in this film.
Batgirl.
Bane.
Oh, he's terrible.
Bane is... What did they do to Bane?
He's basically brain dead.
Just like, the only things he says is his name and the word bomb.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah.
Bomb. It's like, don't get me wrong, he looks cool. He looks like Bane.
Yeah.
But they buggered his character.
Yep. So
they got a sticky butter, they lubed them up and buggered them.
Is that your take on it then?
Aye.
The buggered Bane?
Buggered Bane.
Right.
The
Okay.
butter.
Okay. Right. So we move on to the professional ones then, so we don't
I don't want to sit on that film for too long.
I think I've earned enough audience contempt for my views on Batman and Robin already.
So Batman was dead for quite some time after Batman and Robin.
Apart from Catwoman, which made it even worse.
That was dead.
We
don't talk about Catwoman.
Yeah, I haven't even seen Catwoman. Neither of us have.
Nope, not seen Catwoman.
I tried 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes into it and I gave up.
I made a pact with my friend. If I don't watch Catwoman, if he doesn't watch Catwoman, I won't watch Van Helsing. So we both didn't watch either.
I like Van Helsing. It's crap.
The thing is, it looks like something I would watch, but I stick to my word. I've not watched it.
Yeah, it's crap, but it's not the Batman and Robin. It's crap, but it's fun.
It looks like I could sit back and enjoy watching it.
Yeah. I saw that film with a really bad hangover and it was wonderful.
That's a story for another day though.
I know, yeah. We'll go into Batman Begins. Now, James is probably more a fan of the Nolan Batman films than I am.
Yes, I remember being extremely buzzing for Batman Begins.
He was bored as fuck to listen to.
Oh,
he was really annoying.
I remember you one day you dropped off the script for the movie at my grand's house for me.
Did I?
A good few months before the film even came out. This is back when it was still called Batman Intimidation.
Oh right, yeah. I remember that now.
You dropped off the script to my gran, and my gran gave it to me. He's like, Peter, drop this off, you have a reread it. I remember reading and thinking, this sounds like a great Batman film. I wish it was real. Because I thought, there's no way this is the real script. Then when I finally go to see the film, I was like, fuck me, this was real.
See, in a lot of ways, Batman Begins is my favourite of this trilogy.
That's my favourite of the trilogy, Batman Begins.
Yeah, even though I've got some flaws with it, like, I think they explain too much about where he gets his weaponry and stuff. I don't care. I just don't care where Batman gets his weaponry. I know some people love that sequence.
No.
I could give two shits about it. It's like, I'm not interested in Batman in the real world. Batman's a fantasy character. Whenever they try and make him into a real world character, I think it looks stupid. But I like the film beyond that.
Aye. I love Batman Begins. I remember the hype building up to it, the other wee teasers, and then I remember when it finally came out, I think you'd already booked a seat somewhere and none of my pals wanted to see it. So I walked to Saltcoats in the rain by myself to go see this film, and I was miserable on the way there, but on the way back, big smile on my face, didn't care it was raining. I was like, I loved that film.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. So
yeah, I was working up in Glasgow at the time, so I think I watched it after work.
I think you said you were going to see it already, and I was like, alright, I'll go see it myself.
You know, I just think when I was working in Glasgow, I walked like next to the Odeon.
Mm-hmm.
I literally just had to come out of my work, walk down the about 2 streets, and went to the Odeon, and it was like, that was great for it. If you want to see a film, you could book a ticket and go from your work straight to film.
Easy enough. So I'm trying to think what my favourite thing in this whole film was. It's probably Christian Bale. I think he's great in this film.
I like when this one better, I like when some of the other ones, but I like when Rises as well. It's just, for me, Keaton's Batman.
Aye.
But Bale's a good Batman as well. He's just a little bland in comparison. I think also because I've seen American Psycho, where he was hilarious.
Aye.
And I really want him to be more American Psycho, to be crazier Batman.
Bit more unhinged.
Yeah, I always want him to be more unhinged because he can do that. I always felt they're pulling back with him a little bit. But he's still a good Batman. It's still a really good... It's one of those films I've appreciated a lot more and rewatched after it came out. The first time I saw it, I enjoyed it, but I didn't think... I was sick of the hype about it, really. I was told this is the best Batman ever, and I was like, no, fuck you.
I think the reason I like him most in this film is because you can see his character progress.
Yeah.
For being somebody that wants to kill somebody, but then he realises that's not the way. He starts to build his character up. In the other ones, he's already at that stage.
Yeah.
There's no real character progression. In this one, there is.
Yeah. And I like the villains as well. I think the villains were nice in this one. They were understated, but they were nice because they weren't the main villains you always get.
And I liked more Scarecrow. That's one of my biggest complaints. That Scarecrow's barely in the film.
But when he's in it, it makes an impact.
He does. See, when you first see him put that mask on in the cinema, I remember jumping back here. Holy fuck, was this? Because of the effect that they used when he puts the mask on.
Yeah. Also like the first Batman thing when you first see him scaring the fuck out of those criminals.
Aye.
That was really well done. And the whole film, I liked the fact it was kind of a horror movie.
Aye.
In the midst of this superhero film.
And I like the fact they explored the fact that Batman uses fear.
Yeah.
Rather than just beating people up in a batsuit.
He uses psychology.
Aye, he's meant to scare you.
Yeah, and I liked the bit when he got the cop and pulled him all the way up the top of the building.
Oh, that's fantastic. Where are the other drugs going?
Yeah. Also, one of the most, the best parts of this whole series was Gary Oldman as Gordon. Because he was like the linchpin almost of the series. Like, Bale was driving it, but the kind of heart of the series came from Oldman.
Oldman's fantastic in Batman Begins.
He's amazing through the whole three films because he's the kind of audience identification figure.
Aye.
He's the kind of person you're kind of sympathetic towards because he doesn't have any superpowers, doesn't have any money, he has to try and make do with what he's got.
He's trying to be the same thing Batman is, but...
He's limited.
Aye.
He's more human though.
You can see his struggle with, like, should I trust this nut job in a bat suit?
Yeah.
So, or should I just shoot the bastard?
Yeah. It's a much more identifiable character than Batman will ever be, because Batman's always a bit more distance in these films.
Liam Neeson's quite good in this film.
Yeah, he's nice because they seem to kill him off and then he comes back later as the villain. Yeah, I mean, it's quite good to see him as a villain rather than just the mentor figure. It was quite nice to see him as a baddie for a change.
And I like the fact that he had some good reasons for being a villain. He wasn't just, I want to take care of the world or I want to kill people. Yeah. There's reasons behind what he wants to do.
It's like civilization's got out of control, we need to pull it back to something
there's at least a bit of philosophy behind it. Yeah,
you can get behind you don't get behind his methods, but you get behind what he's saying. It's like,
it makes sense, but
even though he goes too far. Just like any terrorist ever would, is like, okay, I can see your reasons, but that's crazy. You're going crazy now.
But the worst part of the film is Katie Holmes.
I never minded her.
No, but she's the weakest part of the whole film.
Yeah, maybe it's like, she's fine. It's one of those things, it's like, I liked her, but I can see why people don't like her.
I like her, but she's just the weakest part of the film for me.
Yeah.
Alfred's good, Michael Caine.
Yeah.
He's not as good as...
Michael Gough.
Michael Gough, no, nowhere near as good as Batman. But I liked Michael Caine's...
It was a bit darker, Alfred, which I liked. There was a different take on it. So you can have... You can like one or the other, and there are different takes in their character, and it's fine. You can like both. It's the same way with Keaton and Bale. You can like both. There are different takes in the character.
Personally, I would have liked John Cleese as Alfred in the Nolan trilogy, because he looks the part for Alfred.
Yeah. The big difference between the Burton film and the Nolan films is, I think in the Burton films the main character is Bruce Wayne, and Batman's progression of Bruce Wayne. In the Bale films, the Nolan films, the Bruce Wayne characters are just basically the progression of Batman. That's the difference between both films. And that's it's whether you like one and interpretation of the other. You know what I mean? And that's why you're going to see which one you like better. Really, that's it.
That's true.
And I like the Burton interpretation better, but I can appreciate the Bale stuff. I'm happy to watch those films. Without a problem, I love Batman, I watch those films happily.
So Batman Begins has got a good ending to it.
I know. That's the best ending to have.
That's a great ending where it's basically taken straight from Batman Year One.
Yeah. Just give him the card and I even like the big theatrics, you know, the bit at the end where he's supposed to tell her who he is, but he uses the comment of, doesn't matter who I am, it's what I do. And he falls off the building and goes to save the day. That's that's kind of like the Bat playing up to the thing. That's the moment for that film. It's a great moment. It's a really great moment.
And I love when everybody's hallucinating and they see Batman as this fucked up demon.
Yeah, because I should actually admit this, like, Christian Bale and Michael Keaton are both two of my favourite actors. So choosing between them, it's kind of hard because I really like both of them as actors. Their whole careers, not just these films. There's two actors I really like. So when I bash Bale over Keaton, I'm a fan of both. Right?
I'm a fan of both as well.
Yeah, so I just like bashing the Nolan films because they're so praised that it becomes annoying. So we're going to Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, that was a weird one building up to that film.
Yeah, and the thing is, that's the one film we've seen together. We saw it together. We didn't try to see it together though, which is we saw another one later on together, but this is the first one we saw together.
By accident.
Yeah, no, because we both went to the same screening in the local cinema, not knowing the other person was there. And I was sitting waiting to see the film, and then James and his pals came up behind me and I was like, what the hell are they doing here? And James was sitting behind me, having his brother sitting behind me, and I spent the whole film thinking, those buggers better not start fucking with me.
Oh no, I was enjoying the film too much.
I know, but I was paranoid though you would start.
Oh no, I was going to during intermission. For some reason they put an intermission on halfway through the film. And I'm like, fucking play the film. I'm used to long films.
Yeah, but no, but it was still popcorn stuff.
That's true.
But I think it worked quite well for the film, because I think it was nice to get a little breather then you go into the next part.
So, building up to The Dark Knight, I was a sucker for all the viral marketing.
Yeah.
I remember they brought out that Why So Serious website.
The laughing stuff.
And then they had all these wee Easter egg hunts where you had to search for stuff on Google Maps. Then there was people at the Comic Con, they had to find stuff and upload what they found so that you could use that to find stuff that revealed the first picture of the Joker.
Yeah.
Then they had all these like fake newspaper articles for the Gotham Gazette and stuff. It was I sucked it all in.
Yeah. The thing about Heath Ledger was dead before this film came out. Mm-hmm. He was dead months before this film came out. So that was a big question about what was going to happen there. When the film even was released, had to finish, but it turns out he'd already done his dubbing and stuff already, because he was moving on to the Terry Gilliam film. So they'd done all the post-production work with him, so it was fine. And he was the other... Michael Keaton and Heath Ledger, the two actors who got the most abuse for the casting, basically. Because Michael Keaton got a lot of abuse when he was cast as Batman, and then Heath Ledger was cast as Joker. Masses of abuse, like he cannot play Joker, that's ridiculous.
I was one of them.
Yeah, but these two actually get a lot of abuse over time, and they're two of the biggest successes in the Batman films. But I always liked the idea of him as a Joker, because I'd seen some of his other films. It's kind of like where you are now with Robert Pattinson as Batman, where I've seen a lot of his other films and you haven't. So I know he's a good actor, and it's like, that's a good casting.
I've got to say Twilight. No.
I know, but you were the same with Ledger though. And
the main reason I was unhappy with Ledger is because there was quite a big push online to get Crispin Glover the job. Then he didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, he'd be perfect for the Joker. I still think Crispin Glover would make a fantastic Joker.
But not for this film.
Just watch Willards.
I know, but not for this film though. It would have been wrong.
He wouldn't have worked for that film. But
yeah.
As a Joker, he'd be fantastic.
I know, but there's lots of actors who could do that. I mean, I'd love to see a Peter Capaldi Joker. That'd be terrifying.
Or I don't know.
But there's lots of fan Jokers you could think he'd be great as a Joker, but you have to have him in a film that works for that.
You know, their Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like there's a lot of potential, but you have to cast it right. So that's a very good film.
It's just, I remember I went to see I Am Legend in the IMAX because they showed the first 10 minutes, like the full bank scene.
Yeah.
I think it was like 6 months before the film came out.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to see I Am Legend. We're going to the pit. I don't like that. I hate that film. I didn't like it.
I like that film a lot.
I went to see it in IMAX, literally just to see the first 10 minutes of the film, and I loved it. And I was tempted just to leave this show and go back for another show and just see that 10 minutes again.
Yeah.
But IMAX is expensive, so I didn't. I sat through that full fucking
The thing
film.
is, I love that book. It's based on a really know the story.
I like the original films and all that, but I just hated the Will Smith one.
Alright.
But that's a talk for another day.
Right, yeah. But yeah, I mean, apart from the fact I think it's too long, I think this film's too long.
Yeah, I think it's long enough.
No, I just think it's too long. It's still a very good film. My problem with this one actually was my favourite Christopher Nolan film is The Prestige, which was the one he made before. Yeah. And I was hyped up to here with The Prestige. Okay, he's going to knock this next one out of the park. And I don't think Dark Knight lived up to Prestige, because that's my favourite Nolan film. Dark Knight's good, but I prefer the non-Batman films from Nolan more than Batman films.
Was Prestige after Dark Knight, before Dark Knight Rises?
Nope, that was Inception.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, Prestige is the magician one.
That was a great film.
Yeah, so that's my favourite Nolan film, so I was really high in this one, and I like it a lot more now I've seen it, but first viewing of it when I saw it with you, I was about let down because I was so high in Prestige. And I still just think it's a bit long, and...
My biggest disappointment with The Dark Knight is killing Two-Face.
Yeah.
That was a wasted move. Like, why build this character up? Use him as Two-Face for a tiny fraction of the film where you could have saved, had him been arrested, so the world could have seen how mentally went.
Yeah.
Then continue that in the next film, but no, they killed him off.
I like to kill them off, but I'd like to see more of them. But it's one of those things, like, see both arguments.
But Two-Face looked amazing in this film.
Yeah.
The CG for his face.
The thing was, right, in this film, I was thinking, it's going to have to fuck up this film for me because they're using my two favourite villains. My two favourite Batman villains as Two-Face and the Joker.
Aye.
They're my two favourites in the comics. They're the two I love most because they've got simple psychology to them that you understand and you can sympathise with or be fearful of, but you understand them.
Aye.
And so I was like looking forward to that because they're usually my two favourite villains. I thought they did both really well. I enjoyed both the performances really well. I liked a lot of it. The big set piece in, was it Hong Kong or Shanghai?
Where he's swooping into the building.
Yeah, that's really terrific.
That's fantastic.
There's a lot of good set pieces in the film.
They know how to use scenery.
Yeah. It's just the thing is, I still like the Burton films better because of what I said earlier. But it's still a really good film. But I'll let you talk about it a bit more because I think I've dominated this bit.
That's not bad. The things I loved about this film. Joker. I think the character they've got is perfect. My biggest complaint, and it's still a complaint, people will moan at me when I say he's wearing makeup. Joker for me doesn't wear makeup, that's his skin.
Yeah.
But it makes sense in the world, but they could have found a way around it for me. But I love the character.
Yeah.
I love it when you first see him interacting with the mob and he's sitting with the grenades and he's jacket and all that. And then the magic trick.
Yeah.
I thought that's fantastic. That's the Joker for the comics.
Yeah.
Because he's just random.
Yeah.
He just kills people but makes it funny.
Yeah.
Christian Bale's alright. I don't think he was in this one as much as he is the other two.
No, he's kind of like Michael Keaton in Batman Returns, where it's about him, the interaction with the other characters. So it's about him, but he's not as dominant in the narrative.
And they changed the what's the face, Rachel,
Yeah,
from Katie Holmes to
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Maggie Gyllenhaal. So
Yeah.
I liked her in this film.
Yeah.
I really did. I liked her relationship with Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
Thought that was good because it gave.
Her death was one of the best.
That was fantastic. Her death, like Batman tries to save her, but no, he saved Harvey Dent instead because the Joker's a dick.
Of course he was. That was one of the things that annoyed me. Was like he should have known Joker was fucking with him.
Or maybe he thought he was fucking with him and went to the opposite.
I know. It's just one of those things. Is like, in my view, Batman's smarter.
Aye.
And that's the big thing about Batman in these three films I don't like, right? Is that in the comics, one of the good things about it, he's really smart, he's a detective. In these three films, he relies too much on Lucius Fox for all the stuff.
Aye, he doesn't do it on his own.
I know, and it bugs me, it's like, no, you should be doing this more on your own.
There's one wee subplot I don't think needed to be in the film, and that's the wee accountant that figured out that he's
I know.
Batman. It's like
Yeah.
that could have been removed and saved us about 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was probably what I'm thinking about, is a bit where I get slows the momentum down,
Aye.
and you don't need that, and it's like, it's...
When the world's first introduced the Joker through that wee viral video in the news,
Yeah.
that's creepy.
Yeah.
I always thought that's quite a creepy scene.
Yeah, it's also the idea of all these like copycat Batmans.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's really...
What's the difference between me and you? Like, I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lovely scene, and that's nice to have. Again, Gary Oldman's kind of dominates this one even more as Gordon, because again, he's like the moral force.
I was like, you can't keep doing this because it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
Calm down a bit.
Yeah, you're causing these problems. Plus, the Rachel character's more dominant in this one as, this is a problem now, this has become a problem, you're addicted to this.
Aye, you're not just there to help people now.
Yeah, there is a problem with you now, you need to step back. And it's like, no, he's a drug addict at this point, he needs this.
He needs it.
Yeah, which is it's one thing that they didn't do in the Batman's idea of he's addicted to this, he really
Aye.
needs this.
It's not as if he's doing it for the good anymore, it's like he's getting nothing else.
Yeah, he's like... Well, you got that in Batman Returns as well with Keaton and beginning of it.
Aye, he's just sitting in the dark.
Yeah. And this one is more of a psychological thing. In the Keaton one, it's more an existential thing where he's just a depressed person. In this one, he's an addict who needs juice. He needs to
He needs to get going.
Yeah. He's
Which
like...
they could have used in Dark Knight Rises, but they didn't use Venom with Bane, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
That would have made a good subplot.
Yep. But yeah, it's a very good film. It's really well made.
Alfred's still good in the film. Gordon's amazing in it. Like, although I did notice one thing in this film, Oldman's acting's at its best when Gordon's shouting. Because Gordon shouts a lot.
I know. But yeah, but Oldman is kind of like... It was really smart casting because he got someone who could... So he's a good actor, but also is like... You need to sit in this for a bit and then explode and...
Aye.
Like, he's the moral force, I have to give him stuff to do, but he's always watching and reacting to other people.
Aye.
And they need someone good, because if you get to a bad actor, they'll just be this blank.
Aye.
You get to someone who's really good, it becomes something that's a force for the film.
I like it showed what the mob was dealing with Batman. You got a bit more of the mob.
Yeah.
Because in Batman Begins, They basically said the biggest problem in Gotham was organised crime, but he kind of deals with Falcone and that's it. He moves on to like this Scarecrow and shit.
Yeah.
But that's when you actually see the mob, but he's still dealing with the mob, and they cast Eric Roberts, and I think I remember telling you, I was really excited for that. I'm a big Eric Roberts fan.
Yeah.
And then when it was filmed, because Eric Roberts was great in every scene he's in, but there's not much of him at all.
I know, but I quite like that because they cast him as that part, you sense the presence of someone behind the scenes who was smart.
Aye.
You didn't need them all the time.
Aye.
Because he cast someone really well. So casting him meant that you didn't need all those scenes anymore. So that was a really good smart casting.
And I like the fact that you had other different types of mob members clashing with each other.
Yeah.
For what's his name?
Michael J. White.
That's him. Black Dynamite. We'll just call him Black Dynamite.
Yeah.
Black Dynamite.
He gets his ass kicked.
He's a different type of gangster. He's like
A stupid one.
He's a modern gangster.
Yeah. He gets his ass kicked.
A gangbanger, and he gets leather. The Joker scene, that's great.
Just takes him out completely.
Because he's more of an impatient mobster, just wants it done there and then.
Yeah.
But Eric Roberts, he looks the bigger picture.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to say he's doing it, but you can see just by looking at him that he's thinking long term.
Yeah, yeah. He's more of a threat than Michael J. White character ever will be.
Even though he's a frail looking old guy.
But if he's survived.
Aye.
Yeah. We're going to Dark Knight Rises then.
Dark Knight Rises is a weird one for me. Weird one, because I remember when they first brought out the first thing they showed was Bane.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it now, Bane's fucking stupid looking. That mask is fucking horrendous. I'm getting angry.
Right.
It's like, Bane wasn't about this weird mask. He wore a mask just because he wanted to wear a mask.
Yeah.
He wore just a basic luchador mask. It wasn't like a fancy protection or anything. He just put on a mask for the sake of wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And that's why he's got this weird mechanical thing in his face.
Yeah.
And they kind of allude to Venom just because he needs a mask, but it's not really Venom.
Yeah. I completely disagree. Tom Hardy's Bane is my favourite villain in this trilogy.
It sounds like Patrick Stewart talking through a hanky.
No, he sounds like Vincent Price with muscles.
No, it just sounds like Patrick Stewart talking through a hanky for me.
No. Is that because he played Patrick Stewart in Star Trek movie?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
No, Bane's my favourite villain in the trilogy by a mile. He's so over the top and he's really camping it up, but still beating the crap out of people. And the film is basically Escape from New York, but in Gotham.
That really is just Escape from New York and Gotham.
It's like you wonder, did Christopher Nolan watch Escape from New York a lot as a kid? You must have, because it's based Escape from New York.
See, I would have liked Ben Miller if he was. He's still a big guy, but he got bigger with Venom and Batman. Like Batman Venom storyline, he starts using Venom and gets addicted to it before realising he doesn't need it. As long as he's got his mind, he can overcome anything.
Yeah, but
they went a weird direction with it. Escape from New York direction.
Yeah, which I liked a lot.
It's my least favourite of the three films, but it's still a great film.
Yeah.
I'm not saying because it's the least favourite doesn't mean I don't like it. I love that film. It's just my least favourite.
Yeah, and for me, in some ways, it's my second favourite behind Batman Begins because there's a lot of stuff I love in it. Like, the bit where he's in jail and he has to build himself back up.
Oh, that's great.
And I remember the scene where he actually pulls himself out. He has to do it without the rope. That was a great sequence. That's one of the best Bale stuff in the trilogy.
Aye.
Because he pulls himself back out of hell, basically. And I liked Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. She's not as good as Pfeiffer, but I liked her in that context of that film.
She's the least memorable thing in the film, though. Like, when you think of Dark Knight Rises, you think of Batman, you think of Bane, then you oh wait a minute, Catwoman was in that.
Yeah, well, I liked her still, but she didn't have that much to do though. Some of it was a script thing, I think. She wasn't given. They never quite worked that character out as well as they worked the other characters out in a way.
No, they didn't.
But I liked her performance. And I liked a lot of the atmosphere of this film. I liked the bit where Batman comes back.
Aye.
And they're like, all the police are after him.
Aye.
That's a terrific sequence.
Oh, that's fantastic when he just returns.
Yeah. And they're all after him for killing Harry Dent.
The wee rookie guys like taking shots at him, and the cop that was there during it all was like, no, just sit back and watch.
Just let it happen.
It was fantastic. I'm trying to think, there's no much Michael Caine at all in this film. He's been in it for maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, he's got little bits. I mean, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is good, but he's not given as much to do as...
He's a sore point for me in this film.
Because he's Robin. But I like that whole subplot.
No, it didn't need to happen like that.
That's the thing. It's one of those things that I like, but I can see why people don't like it.
Aye.
But I liked it. But I liked the film a lot more than most people did. It was.
For somebody that loves fan service in films, I love fan service. It felt like that was the sake of fan service.
No, I didn't think it was. I think it was more the idea of when Batman goes, someone else will take his place. It will keep going some way. But so he's not getting a sidekick. He's getting a successor.
Aye.
Because he needs a successor. He can't do it himself anymore because he's too bruised and beaten up.
I would say this is the most action-packed and big moment, heavy movie of the three of them.
Yeah, I know, but it's also the least action in some ways.
Aye.
There's lots of big
There's lots
stretches.
of big stretches, but when the action, it's the biggest action at the three films.
Yeah, I liked the bit when they took over the city and they blew off half the shit up.
Aye, that's it.
But the thing is, the cops getting stuck underground was stupid because why were they that dumb?
Aye.
But I still enjoyed it
I
though.
love the big fight scene at the end in the streets. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so it's a fun film. It's not the best one, but it's enjoyable.
It's good.
It's a mid-level one. The Batman's. It's good, but it's not great.
Aye, it's like I'd watch it because I've watched the other two and I'd finish off the series. It's no one I would go out my way to watch.
Yeah.
I'd only watch it if I've watched the first two and I'll finish off the series.
Yeah. So now we're going to the Ben Affleck ones. That's the last two we've got.
Aye, Ben Affleck. I really like Ben Affleck as Batman.
Yeah.
I like him in Batman v Superman. Justice League I can give or take, but that's not his fault.
I know. That's the weird thing. He's a really good Batman in search for a good Batman movie. That was his big problem. Was he was really good in Justice League as well. He's really good in it. He just stuck.
Yeah.
What?
He nerfed him.
I know. It was like they come. There's reshoots and you can tell the reshoots are sometimes, but they give him too many jokes and.
Aye. And they fuck his character up, but we'll get there when we talk about Justice League.
Yeah.
Batman v Superman, I thought it was fantastic. When they first announced Ben Affleck as Batman, internet melted down, you know that?
Yep. Not quite Keaton level though.
Not quite Keaton level, but there was a lot of backlash to the fact that Ben Affleck stopped looking at his Twitter, didn't it?
Yeah.
But I was one of the few people who was like, you know what, Affleck, I like Affleck, I like Daredevil.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I like the film Daredevil, I don't love it, but I enjoy the film Daredevil, I
Yeah.
enjoy it. But that's mainly for Colin Farrell's Bullseye. He's fantastic in that film.
Yeah.
I like Ben Affleck. I was like, you know what, Ben Affleck could be a good Batman.
And it was basically his film.
And it was fantastic. He was great in it.
It's just Superman wasn't so good.
Superman, that's what you say about him.
I know, but it was not a good performance.
The worst thing about that film, Lex Luthor.
See, here's one of the screens we've got. I don't mind.
I don't know how you can mind him. He's fucking horrendous. With his fucking long hair and these stupid mannerisms. Lex Luthor's a strong, middle-aged, bald man. He's not a wee fucking whiny nerd.
Well, I can take the character whatever way they do him as long as he's Lex Luthor. But I like the fact that they went a completely different direction with him. You hated it. And we're never going to agree on that one.
I hate it with a passion.
But I like the actor a lot and other stuff.
He's closer to being the Riddler than he is Lex Luthor.
That's true actually, but
And that annoys me. Because like he'd be a no bad Riddler, but they fucked him.
Yeah, but yeah, so Lex Luthor wasn't a very well written character anyway.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, because I mean, when you look at him compared to the villain in Civil War, who has a similar plan, but he's done a lot better. You can see that he wasn't given much to do, and he was given lots of weird speeches that don't quite make sense. And it's better in the extended version.
Aye.
The extended version is a much better film than the cut down version. But the film still has a problem with the third act where they throw in a whole new film.
You know, I don't understand about his legs. They reveal that he knows who Batman is and he knows who Superman is.
Yeah.
But they never explain how he figures it out.
Doesn't matter, he's meant to be a genius.
And then he's got all these files in the Justice League, but he never does anything with them.
I know, the whole film is like half written. It's like they rewrote stuff as they went and nothing's ever justified. And it's one of those films that's annoying because there's nice scenes in it, but it's also a complete mess.
My favourite shot in the whole film is when Batman's driving the Batmobile, turns a corner and there's Superman just standing there, and Batman just goes, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for this at the minute.
Yeah. It's also the thing where you say to him, do you bleed, you will. It's the Frank Miller line, but Affleck pulls it off.
Aye.
And basically the scene where he takes to know that all those guys in the warehouse.
Oh, that's just straight for the Arkham games.
I know, but it's so good though.
It's fantastic. It's basically the directors went, these games are no bad. Can we just do this?
Yeah, anytime the Batman in that film, it works. Anytime Batman's not in the film, it doesn't work.
Aye, it's like,
That's pretty much it. That's easy.
it's almost as if Zack Snyder should have made a Batman film instead of a Superman film.
I know, because basically his whole passion was with Batman. And anytime you see Batman, and Jim Mounds is Alfred, who I liked a lot as Alfred. It's a nice relationship with Affleck because he's sarcastic to him.
He's a decent Alfred, but I don't buy him as Alfred.
Alright, well, I like him as Alfred. But the thing is, never as Batman, though, the film works. Never to him equals to Superman. Now, I like the Superman character more than you do, but I don't like this interpretation of him because he's so whiny and mopey and stupid.
I prefer the Henry Cavill Superman to regular Superman.
You're a moron.
A wee bit, but... Oh, my least favourite film, other than Lex Luthor, and we'll get to Doomsday, Wonder Woman. You know my feelings about Wonder Woman in this film. She didn't need to be in this film.
I know.
There's no need for Wonder Woman in this film. She turns up, she swings her sword a couple of times and giggles when Doomsday punches her. Then people said that was an empowering role. It's like, she did fuck all. She did fuck all but giggle and swing her sword.
I liked her in the film, but she didn't really need to be there.
She didn't need to be there. They might have hinted that Wonder Woman was there in the universe. They didn't need to be there to bring her in.
Yeah, it unbalanced the fight between those two a little bit. But
they brought her in and removed Amy Adams from most of the movie.
Yeah, but they didn't really do that character, did they?
Nah.
And the Doomsday was crap.
That's not Doomsday, that's a fucking mess.
I know.
Doomsday is the embodiment of doom. That thing was just basically a turd that the Hulk crapped out.
Yeah.
And it came to life.
Basically it's the villain's abomination from Incredible Hulk.
It is the abomination from Incredible Hulk. They've taken Zod, injected some Hulk into him.
It's terrible. But yeah, the Wonder Woman film's really good. James hasn't seen it, he's a moron. No. Now we're on to Justice League. So I'm trying to keep this video under 5 hours.
I don't even know how long we've been recording for.
Over an hour.
Jesus. Right, Justice League, we went to see us together with my son and your nephew.
Yeah, we saw Batman v Superman together as well.
Aye. But I remember we took the kids, and I don't think the kids were even blown away with this film.
They enjoyed it though.
They enjoyed it, but I don't think they thought it was great, because normally when a kid walks out of a Batman film, they're like, yes, that was brilliant, but this one, they're like, that was alright.
Lucas bought it.
Daniel liked it, but I don't think I've ever heard him asked to watch it again.
I think Lucas liked a bit of Daniel then.
Aye.
But it's kind of, it's fine. It's one of those films that's fine, it's enjoyable, but it's not great.
But I don't know if that's because that's the only film in that series he'd seen at this point. He hadn't seen Spanish Steel, he hadn't seen Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, but it's a very compromised film. Mm-hmm. It's really compromised.
And they ruined Batman's character. Right? He just walks up to people and goes, I'm Batman.
I know.
But I come in my team. But I go play with me. I'm Batman. Tell you, the guy in the background there, did you hear me tell Aquaman I'm Batman?
Yeah, we were joking about that on the way back. It was like, yeah, it was pretty bad, but he was good again, even though he was given garbage to do. But it's one of those films, it's like, you know that half of it was cut out and reshot, and it was like a disaster. And you're never quite sure, was it always a disaster, or was it just...
I like the fact when you see him taking off his batsuit and he's like, the injuries are there.
Yeah.
I would say that showed the injuries aspect to Batman better than Bale's version ever did.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it's because Affleck's a bit older, you can see it's actually affected him more.
Yes. Yeah, I like the joke he had where something's bleeding.
Aye. Oh, that's going to hurt.
Yeah. It's like, all that stuff was good. It's one of those things where the actor was pulling it off more than the script was. Mm-hmm. The actor was trying hard on the script, but even then you could see him checked out a little bit because reshooting half a film must be pretty damning on you.
See, I wanted to talk about the film, but I'm trying to focus on just the Batman aspects.
Yeah.
That's what this video is about. We could talk about the Justice League as a whole at another point, I think.
I know, but it's not this video. But yeah, the Batman thing, it was like, again, a good performance of a bad script.
I liked his interactions with Commissioner Gordon, as little as they were.
I liked him with the Flash as well, when he started about the Flash.
Him and the Flash worked really well together.
Because
it reminded me a wee bit of the Justice League cartoon.
It was kind of, he was amused by how enthusiastic he was, how much puppy he was. Mm-hmm. And he was kind of bizarrely fond of him in a weird way.
I think it might have, because in this film, the universe, there had been at least 2 Robins.
Yeah.
And I think the Flash might have reminded him of at least one of them.
Yeah, and it was nice moments, and he was good with Wonder Woman as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, they have chemistry even when in the...
They worked.
Yeah, but even in the Batman v Superman, shouldn't need to be there, but their chemistry worked because they were nice together as a duo, because just actors worked well together. But it was... Yeah, because I mean, he's much more chemistry with Harley ever done with Henry Cavill.
And One thing we didn't talk about that stupid nightmare dream with Batman and the evil Superman and all that.
But it was a fun visual scene.
It looks amazing, but
it doesn't make any sense.
They just abandoned it.
I think it was meant to be in there and they get cut out of the Justice League. It's one of those casualties of them reshooting half the film.
Release the Snyder Cut.
Yeah. So anyway, we've got a new film coming out. The Batman's getting shot. They're going to have a lot of villains. You've got Catwoman, you've got Penguin and Riddler.
The Riddler's in it.
There's no Joker, but there's...
It's going to be weird.
Yeah.
You already know some of my views on this. Like, I don't like the miscasting of some characters.
But you'll see what it's like when you see the film in context. Because you've been wrong before.
No, like one of these characters is completely miscast.
Who's that?
Commissioner Gordon.
Or Jeffrey Wright, because I've changed the
race.
I don't care.
I'm a big advocate for don't include somebody by changing what's already there. Make something new to include someone.
Yeah.
Like, why change a character's race or gender or sexuality just so that you can include that new
version of
it when you can make a new character to include them?
Yeah.
Because it's almost like you're saying, because you don't agree with us, we're changing what you have.
Yeah.
But that's a story for another day.
Yeah. The thing is, I can see where you're coming from. I don't mind that. Also, I really like the actor cast. Jeffrey Wright's a really good actor, so I'm happy with that. But we'll see what the film's like when it comes out. It's a good director. Matt Reeves did the Planet of the Apes movies.
I've got faith in the guy, but some of his casting choices have made me a bit iffy.
But you've got Riddler back, so you're happy with that.
I've got a new live action Riddler. I didn't think I'd love to see another Riddler in a movie.
Yeah, not the way you're rating now.
No, I thought it'd be dead a few years ago, but I'm surprised I'm going to live to see a new Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So, we're going to end now before we go on forever. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back soon with Spider-Man series.
Have a good one.